skeptical of all life evil, had left Termite Island far behind it and had come ashore very close to the quiet town of Serenity. Serenity was a quiet little town, mainly known for being the world's greatest arms exporters. This in itself was not a contradiction, for as quiet and peaceful as Serenity was, somewhere in the world there was always someone who needed arms. And the quiet and peaceful inhabitants of Serenity were more than willing to supply others with instruments of death, including the solvent evil's armies, as long as the price was right. Now, however, that was going to be their downfall, as the all-destroying evil had no intention of allowing anyone to supply its enemies with weapons. And so it was that Serenity's fate was sealed.
But there's a huge army in Serenity that doesn't look the least bit serene. It's more likely to be a problem.
On the other hand, there were a number of armories near Serenity with siege engines on their lots. These would certainly be useful for making that huge army somewhat smaller.
Excellent idea! Go, you vicious dogs! Capture those armories, and then we'll go give the good people of Serenity a demonstration of their own products. Call it targeted advertising. The enemy!
The people of Serenity were concerned. While as weapons dealers they were accustomed to negotiating with the most disgusting creatures, having the despicable evil's army right at their doorstep was still disconcerting. So they sent a troop out to discreetly persuade the new arrivals to move. Obviously, they didn't count on the insidious killer machine the guileful evil had already built in its dungeon. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
to the battle!
The bustling evil had dug into a dragon's nest. It's payday. The drooling for weapons evil's army had discovered one of the armories. It quickly decided to capture it straight away.
Ow!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Evil is unstoppable! Hey! Keep your hands to yourself.
The unstoppable Evil's army had taken the eastern armory and captured a catapult.
Ah, a catapult. Excellent. We can sow chaos and destruction. How does this thing work?
This was one of those newfangled point-and-click catapults, which could be fired fully automatically without a crew. Very handy indeed. Just press the appropriate button, select the target, designate it, and away you go. Serenity's army was almost indecently large. The leader on duty therefore decided to send a punitive expedition into the overworked Evil's dungeon. Naturally, they didn't have a chance down there. In addition, those cowards in Serenity also sent out a well-equipped patrol to cause trouble in the overworld, but only trouble for evil creatures, of course. The scouting around Evil's army had discovered an armory. The siege weapons there would be perfect for its arsenal.
Excellent! Let's take it! Forward the army of evil!
There are enemies in your dungeon. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the death-dealing catapult shot. A wonderful hit that was rewarded with moans and the sound of cracking bones. Excellent.
Where are you taking me? Ah! What? Someone saw a patrol from Serenity? Wipe them out. Give them small animal names.
Catapult shot. Fly and win. Hit and sunk. This catapult shot is going to leave a lasting impression. Enemies have entered the dungeon. Defend the dungeon heart. Catapult shot. Fly and win. Hit and sunk. This catapult shot is going to leave a lasting impression.
Thanos must die!
Catapult shot. Fly and win.
Take that, you worm!
The catapult shot landed on Serenity's defenders with a juicy smack. The greedy evil had taken an armory and gotten a siege weapon in its greedy, clawed hands.
Excellent. We should field test it as soon as possible.
Boom! The catapults had delivered their deadly cargo into the air. Catapult shot. Fly and win. A wonderful hit that was rewarded with moans and the sound of cracking bones. Excellent. It's payday. Hit and sunk.
That's one of those armories. Go, destroy that... capture that thing.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the death-dealing catapult shot. Ha 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 ha! The catapult shot landed on Serenity's defenders with a juicy smack. Ha ha ha! A wonderful hit that was rewarded with moans and the sound of cracking bones. Excellent. The weapon freak evil's army had taken the Western Armory and captured a catapult. The unstoppable evil had now captured all 3 catapults. They would be perfect for blowing Serenity into handy, fist-sized pieces of rubble. Let the games begin.
That's how it looks. Open fire. Give 'em hell. Take no prisoners.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting. The catapult shot landed on Serenity's defenders with a juicy smack. Ha ha ha! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the death-dealing catapult shot. Ha 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 ha! Boom! The catapults had delivered their deadly cargo into the air. The catapult shot landed on Serenity's defenders with a juicy smack. Ha ha ha!
Not even death can stop me.
Boom! The catapults had delivered their deadly cargo into the air. The catapult shot landed on Serenity's defenders with a juicy smack. Ha ha ha! A wonderful hit that was rewarded with moans and the sound of cracking bones. Excellent. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the death-dealing catapult shot. Ha 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 ha! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the death-dealing catapult shot. Ha 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 ha! Catapult shot. Fly and win. There are enemies in your dungeon. It's payday. Boom! The malicious evil's army ran across a patrol from Serenity. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the death-dealing catapult shot. Ha 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 ha!
Ha! We sure showed them very good for me. I mean, for evil.
Boom! The catapults had delivered their deadly cargo into the air. The catapult shot landed on Serenity's defenders with a juicy smack. Ha ha ha! A wonderful hit that was rewarded with moans and the sound of cracking bones. Excellent.
Eyes front.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Catapult shot. Fly and win. The catapult shot landed on Serenity's defenders with a juicy smack. Ha ha ha!
Where are you taking me?
The dungeon heart is being attacked. Catapult shot. Fly and win. A wonderful hit that was rewarded with moans and the sound of cracking bones. Excellent. Boom! The catapults had delivered their deadly cargo into the air. Serenity had increased its defensive forces. More enemies, more honor, thought the unscrupulous evil, and continued to work on their destruction.
Right. There'll never be a better time to attack. Follow me, evil creatures. For me! I mean for the deviant evil! Cut them down, pillage and burn! Give them wedgies!
Heyday! Serenity had been razed to the ground. The destructive evil's army had done a great job here. The hostile evil briefly mourned its former weapons dealer, but then shrugged. Somewhere out there, it would find a new supplier. Talia instructed the army to march further north, towards the coast. Why? Well, we don't want to give that away just yet.
Exactly! Let's get going! Let's go!
What happened to your good side?
My good... Oh, no idea. Good question. But it's kind of refreshing when she keeps her gob shut, isn't it?
Well, I can't argue with you there. And so, the evil Evil's army marched off once more.